Bonjour everyone and welcome back to the Waves of Your Soul readings. I am your humble French tarot reader Marine, and today I'm super excited to be doing a pick a card reading on the theme of what is your current biggest strengths, what are your current biggest attribute, your current superpower. I feel like right now collectively there's a lot going on, a lot of people are feeling very heavy energy, there's a lot of despair, a lot of hopelessness. The start of the year has been quite difficult and dense in terms of energies, in terms of things happening around the world, and so I woke up this morning and felt called to do a reading really dedicated to help you reclaim your power, to remember your strengths, remember your attributes, remember what you're good at so that you can tap into these things, your own superpower, to feel more confident, to feel more assertive, and to feel more empowered to live your best life. So that's what we're going to be doing today. It's all about your biggest strengths, all about your current superpower, attributes, talents, strengths that you can tap into. If you don't know how pick a card reading works, in front of you, you can see we have 3 different piles. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. All you need to do is intuitively choose the pile that is calling out to you the most, as this is where your reading will be. If you feel called to more than one pile, it's completely fine to watch more than one, and in the description box you're going to find timestamps that can take you straight to your reading. Today, for each of the pile, because the theme is going to be around your strengths, I decided to share with you 3 different decks and their own strengths card. So for my pile number 1, you can choose thanks to this particular strengths card, which looks like this. And the crystal associated for my pile number 1 to help you choose is a piece of jade, little green crystal that looks like that. For my pile number 2, the strengths card associated is this one. I've chosen 3 very different decks on purpose so that you can each choose the one that calls out to you the most. So that's for my pile number 2. And the crystal associated for my pile number 2 is Indigo Gabbro, which looks like that. Finally, for my pile number 3, we have this particular strengths card. And the crystal associated is an opal, which looks like this. In the description box, you're also going to find all the names of the decks I'm using today if I have any fellow deck lovers out there. And if you are, I encourage you to check out my second channel, The Waves of Your Soul, where I share with you my passion for the cards. Before we get into the reading, if this reading brings you anything of value and you want to support my work, I invite you to subscribe, like, comment, share with your friends. All of those are free ways to support my work and my channel. So thank you so much for those of you who do that. And so without further ado, let's get into your reading. Your current biggest strengths. Let's go. Okay, my pile number 1, welcome to your reading. So if you chose this piece of jade, which I leave here, or if you chose this particular strengths card, which is from the Zeke's Arcana Tarot, then this is going to be the reading for you. Before we get into your tarot cards, I've pre-pulled some oracle cards. I've not yet looked at them. We're going to discover them together, but we're going to start with those in terms of finding out your current biggest strengths, your current superpower, if you will, the current attributes, talents that you can tap into right now. So let's have a look. I've pulled 3 oracle cards that we're going to discover together, and then we'll move on to your tarot. So let's have a look. First one, we have the Pilgrim. Beautiful. We have Journey. Okay, I already see where this is going. There's a thread for sure. And last one is Self-Reliance. Beautiful. Okay, so for my pile number 1, the current biggest strengths that you have, at least one of them, one of your current strongest attribute, relies in your ability to explore new things, to discover new things, to go out there and explore different cultures, different part of the world, different knowledge. You are right now really encouraged to learn new things and to try new things and to open yourself up to new opportunities, as this is where your strengths fly, in your ability to go on a pilgrimage, if you will, on a certain journey to discover new cultures, new countries, even for some of you who are feeling called to travel. Maybe you're learning new things. Maybe you're taking courses, reading books, listening to podcasts about new things to open your mind up. Maybe you're going on a certain spiritual journey where you are deepening your spiritual path, you're learning new spiritual practices or spiritual concepts. Whatever it is, you are right now on an adventure, on a quest, I'm hearing. And that's your strength right now, my pile number one, is your ability to learn new things, to open yourself up to new opportunities, new wisdoms, new point of view, and to learn from all of these different perspective, cultures, point of view, to enrich yourself, to gain wisdom, and to gain a sense of self-reliance, of being able to, through everything you're learning, through everything you're experiencing, build your own self-confidence, build your ability to create the life you want. I see you not only being great right now at learning new things, experimenting with new opportunities, meeting new people, discovering new places, everything we've talked about, but also right now a very strong ability to stand up for yourself, to be independent, to stand on your own 2 feet. Maybe right now some of you are launching your own business or your side hustle to be more independent financially. Maybe some of you are traveling on your own or want to so that you can test your own self-reliance. Right now you're on a certain quest, on a certain journey. You have the pilgrim, that's your archetype. So really, you're encouraged to do things for you, explore for you, try new things for you, for the sake of your own growth, your own enjoyment, your own journey, your own path. And that is going to allow you to build a sense of independence, of confidence, of reliance, where you can really create the life that you want. So it's giving full energy in the tarot. It's giving Page of Swords, Page of Wands as well. And I see you as an archetype also being the explorer, right? The person that wants to push the boundaries, to explore new things. I would not be surprised if my pile number one is planning a trip, or like I said, if you are currently learning new things, maybe a new language, if you are opening yourself up to new concepts, new cultures, new ideals, all of those things. I really see you at a moment wanting to open yourself up to the world, and that in turn is going to create a lot of wisdom and a lot of power. So that's where your power lies, my pile number one right now, and that's amazing. So let's pull some tarot cards to expand on this message, your current biggest strengths. What else do we need to know for my pile number one? What can you tap into in terms of biggest strengths? We have the Knight of Cups, we have the Five of Coins. We'll pull a few more. We have the Four of Pentacles or Four of Coins. Page of Swords. Yeah, I told you Page of Swords was going to come up. This idea of the explorer, learning new things. And we'll pull one more. The Chariot. Beautiful. We have the Five of Coins, Knight of Cups, we have Four of Coins, we have Page of Swords, and the Chariot. Page of Swords, we've covered it. I knew it was probably going to come up, either Page of Swords or Page of Wands. I was telling you this idea of the explorer, of someone who wants to discover new things, new cultures, opening your mind to the world. The Chariot is your only major arcana, so it speaks louder in your reading, meaning that right now, one of your power is also around going after your goals, feeling motivated and feeling like you have the energy to go after things. I do feel like whilst right now the energies collectively are very dense and heavy for everyone around the world, for my pile number one, you have an ability to, despite the hardship, despite the difficulty, despite things feeling dense and heavy with these two cards, pull through and find fire within, find motivation within, find energy within to go after what it is you want. And that motivation, that energy that you need to go after your dreams, your manifestations, your goals, whatever they are, your personal projects, it comes for my pile number one through a desire to learn, to explore, and to open yourself up to the world, to have the new experiences, to go on adventures, to go on quests, to learn, to be open to new things, to be curious, spontaneous. These are all attributes that will help you feel the motivation to go after what it is you want. So tap into that aspect of yourself, the curious mind, the constant student, the person who's willing to try new things, meet new people, experience new things, learn new things, discover new places. The person that desires to travel the world, all of those like attributes are really strong within you right now, and they're gonna help you get through whatever dense and heavy energy might be at this moment in time. We have also an attribute that I sense for my pile number 1 that is able to alchemize difficult time and turn them into lesson. With this Knight of Cups here, I sense that, yeah, my pile number 1 is still feeling that heaviness that a lot of people are feeling right now, and maybe even in your personal lives there's been some hardships right now, some difficulties or disappointments or setbacks recently, but you're not letting that stop you from going after what it is you want, and you're not letting that make you feel heavy or like you have to give up or anything like that. On the contrary, you're alchemizing the pain into gold, into lessons. You're keeping that as fuel to push you forward. So if you guys have had disappointment in the love department, in your career, whatever it is, right now you're at a stage where you're like, you know what, it doesn't matter, it won't stop me from trying again to date or from trying again to go for another interview or whatever it might be, regardless of this area that we're talking about of your life. You're really managing right now, and that's one of your superpower, my pile number 1, because it can be quite difficult to do that, to alchemize disappointments, setbacks, failures, and turn them into not only lesson but into fuel, into like, you know what, I won't let this define me. I won't let this hurt. I won't let this setback. I won't let this disappointment define my future. I'm gonna move forward regardless, and I'm gonna continue on my quest, on my journey, on my pilgrimage. So I love that for you guys. I see a lot of power here. I see a lot of ability to stand on your own 2 feet, to stand up for yourself, to create the life you want, to claim your power and decide to be standing up in your independence, wanting to go after your dreams, wanting to manifest, and that's really powerful. So honestly, really great energies for my pile number 1. Beautiful power, especially tap into this idea of the pilgrim, tap into this idea of the explorer, of going on a quest, and let that fuel you to go after your dreams, my pile number 1. That's where your power lies, okay? We're gonna wrap up the reading with a little last message from your guides around your current power. What can you count into? It's a French deck, so I'll translate it for you. We have the white stag, and it says, follow the white stags, follow the signs, the synchronicities, the strange things that are put on your path. They will lead you where you're meant to be, even if the road feels uncertain. This is a encouragement to follow synchronicities, follow the sign, follow the intuition. You are on the right path, my pile number 1. You are going where you're meant to be. You have power, you have the ability, you're on your own journey. Remember, we have the pilgrim, so you're taking your own pilgrimage right now. You're following your own path. Don't doubt yourself, trust in yourself. I really feel like you guys are on the right path to go after what it is you want. Just needed a little bit of reassurance that you have what it takes, and I feel that for you. And look, at the bottom of the deck we have the Wheel of Fortune, meaning that things are changing for you, things are turning up, there's luck coming up, there's movement, there's change. So if you've been praying and manifesting for change, for development, for things to open up, for doors to open, it's a good sign. Keep going, you're on the right path, my pile number 1. Hey, I love that for you so much. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it brought you something of value. Again, if you want to support my work, you can like, comment, subscribe. This was meant to be a short but empowering reading to remind you your strengths, remind you your superpower at this moment in time. There will be plenty more reading where this came from. And until my next video, I'm sending you so much good vibes, and keep navigating the waves of your soul. Bye! Okay, my pile number 2, welcome to your reading. If you chose this piece of Indigo Gabbro, which I leave here, or if you chose this particular strength card, this is actually from the Baroque Tarot, then this is going to be the reading for you. Before we get into your tarot cards, I've pre-pulled some oracle cards. I've not yet looked at them. We're going to discover them together. This is going to be the start of the reading to find out what are your current strengths, your current superpower, your current attributes, talents that you can tap into right now to reclaim your power. So let's have a look what your guides cards are. Let's see. We're going to start with this one. We have the Mother, beautiful. Let's see, we have Embrace, Enthusiasm. Okay. And last one we have Communication, beautiful. Ooh, okay. I'm getting ancestors energy right there. Okay. With these 3 cards already, I sense that right now my pile number 2s power, or at least one of your attributes, one of your current strengths, lies into your ability to generate a sense of abundance and of care and love around you. So right now, your ability to nurture, your ability to create abundance, your ability to care, to tend, to really take care of, whether that's your family, if you are a mother or a father, if you have kids, whether that's your loved ones, your friends, your colleagues, whatever it is, your community. There is a really big strength right now, because this is giving Empress vibe, to nurture, to take care, to tend, to love, to support. So you are right now a light in the dark for others around you, my pile number 2. You're able to show the way in the sense of how you share your love, how you show care, how you tend to others, how you love the people around you, how you spread love, how you spread your ability to care, to nurture, to mother, tend. This is beautiful, loving energy, kind energy that you guys are exuding, my pile number 2. Very, very beautiful. Your ability to show people that there's love out there, that there's good out there. I'm hearing kindness is one of your biggest strengths, compassion, empathy. I would not be surprised if I have some empaths in my pile number 2. I would not be surprised, obviously, if we have parents, but you don't have to be, because you can be nurturing and taking care of not just your kids, but it could be, like I said, your community, your friends, your loved ones, the people around you, your clients, whatever it may be. There's a sense here of nurturing abundance as well around you, and of showing people that there's still good in the world, that there's beauty in the world, that there's grace in the world, that there's magic in the world. You are dispelling heaviness right now. You're dispelling clouds, you're dispelling despair, and you're showing people the good that's out there, the kindness that's out there, the grace that is out there. So in that sense, you're acting as lighthouse in the dark, my pile number 2. I really feel people being called to you, gathering around you, because you are exuding this kind nature, this nurturing nature, this compassionate nature. So I would not be surprised if people are very drawn to you at this moment in time, because they are needing this gentleness, this kindness, this compassionate side. We also have you showing with this embrace enthusiasm. It's letting me know that you guys currently are also acting as joy seekers, and even I'm hearing joy summoners. So whilst potentially, like I said, right now collectively there's a lot of heaviness, a lot of despair, and it feels a little bit overwhelming, you guys have a talent right now to create beauty and joy even in the darkest moment. You're able to see the light side of things, you're able to see the silver lining, able to make light of a difficult situation. Maybe you're even good at joking when things are not going good, so that people can like feel a little bit lighthearted, because you're able to make a joke out of a bad situation. You're able to bring some lightheartedness into a dense situation. You're able to bring joy in places that normally people are struggling to see the good side or the silver lining. That is definitely one of your biggest attributes right now, my Palmetto, and that's powerful. We need that. We need joy beacon. We need kindness beacon. We need like compassion beacons, and you are all of those things, and that's powerful. And finally, we also have communication. So right now, your ability to share your feelings, to voice your thoughts, to communicate is super powerful. So you can tap into that for any interpersonal relationship you have, or even wider, you can tap into your communicative ability at work. Maybe this is a great time to speak up. Maybe this is a great time to share on social media your thoughts. Maybe it's a great time to do, if you have public speaking to do right now, great time for that. If you have teaching to do or a group project or whatever it may be, beautiful time for that. Your communication skills are on fire. You're really good at communicating, sharing your thoughts, voicing your thoughts, picking up. I see your throat chakra being super powerful right now, my pile number 2, which is great. That's also very important and will help you at this moment in time. And I'm hearing that also right now, for those of you with whom it speaks to you, your ancestral communication is also very important. And I think you guys are feeling, for those of you for whom it's meant to, you know that right now you have this ancestral presence next to you. I really feel that. I feel some specifically grandmother energies around some of you. I feel you being surrounded by grandmother energy, grandmother entities around you, a presence there that's supporting you, that's guiding you. So if some of you are currently in the middle of reconnecting with your ancestors, building a certain ancestral practice, maybe you are in the process of finding out more more about where you come from, your ancestral practices, your family tree, whatever it is. This is a little like wink from the other side of the veil to let them know they're present, they're supporting you. That's really beautiful. Specifically, I'm feeling grandmother love around you. So if some of you have recently been thinking about your grandmothers, this is a little hello from them, and that's really beautiful because we have the mother archetype here. So I'm getting like maternal line specifically, beautiful energy from this like grandmother, mother energy, which is supporting you in this moment in time. So beautiful. Okay, let's pull some tarot cards and see what else we can pick up around your current strengths. So let's see, what else can we find out about your current strengths, your current power, on how you can reclaim your power, any other talent, any other attribute that we need to find out. Look, 10 of Swords, 4 of Cups, yeah. We'll pull a few. What do we have? We have 2 of Wands. We have the Hierophant, yeah. There we go. And we have the 5 of Cups. Truly, look, we have 10 of Swords, 4 of Cups, and 5 of Cups. Those cards are all cards that show normally people struggling, people going through a difficult time, people facing grief, disappointment, despair, loss, whatever it is. And yet I sense that for my pile number 2, your strength lies in your ability to make light out of this difficult situation, light out of these difficult times. And it really lies in your ability to be a beacon of light, of support, of joy, of compassion, of kindness, of hope for people around you. Because I do feel like right now you are facing either yourself or the people around you, your community, your friends, whatever. There's a lot of loss, there's a lot of despair, there's a lot of like feelings of heaviness. And yet you guys are able to find ways to still nurture hope in your relationships, in your community, in your family, in the world around you. You are creating ripple of joy, you're creating ripple of hope. You really are. I keep seeing in my mind's eye a lighthouse in the dark. So, and we see that with like your only major arcana being the Hierophant. People are attracted to you and they're going to you for advice on how to survive these trying times, on how to go through and keep hope, keep faith. You're helping people keep faith, my pile number 2 right now. You're helping people see the light, helping people continue to pray for the better things, to continue to work their magic for better things. And you're also, one of your superpower relies in your ability to be aligned and being connected with higher powers. So we talked about ancestors. For some of you, it could be angels, your guides, yourself, spirit, God, the universe, whatever you guys believe in. Your ability to communicate and feel aligned with higher powers right now, to not feel lost into the great ocean of life, but on the contrary, to continue to feel aligned and in touch with higher powers, and to be able to communicate with those higher powers, find signs and synchronicities, and potentially share those signs with others. So maybe for some of you, you are like working or acting as oracles in some way. Maybe you're able to channel messages from higher powers and share that with other people to give them hope, to give them faith. If so, that's also acting as a like motherly energy, because you're able to nurture faith, love, hope in the people around you, in your community. Really powerful strength and archetype for my pile number 2. We also have 4 of Cups, 2 of Wands. One of your biggest strengths right now is to plan ahead. So to not let whatever hurt, disappointment, heaviness you might be facing, or that the people around you might be facing, to not let that stop you from making plans for the future. On the contrary, right now, you're really great at planning, at making plans, at setting goals, at looking ahead, and at looking at the future and giving yourself goals, milestones, and at taking the steps, little steps at a time, to push forward your goals, your personal projects, your to-do lists, your manifestations, your dreams, whatever it is. I see you guys right now being really great at breaking down big goals into manageable steps so that you can actually get things done. So if you guys are, I don't know, if you are planning on, if you have an exam, for example, that you need to study, you guys have really great right now strength in your ability to make a study plan so that you're breaking it down into little bits. You're planning every week how much you're going to study, the books you're going to read, the just whatever courses you're going to study, and you're able to really make a great study plan so that you can go to your exam the most prepared as you can be, right? This idea of preparing, of making manageable steps so that you can achieve your goals. That's something you can really count on and something you should tap into as well to reclaim your power, my pile number 2. Overall, I see you, like I said, being this beacon of hope right now, this beacon of light, this beacon of faith for people around you, and that's your biggest strength, and that is absolutely beautiful. I love that so much for my pile number 2. Okay, we're gonna wrap up the reading with a little message from your guide, see if there's anything else we need to know. It's a little French deck, so I'll translate it for you guys. We have the bard. Okay, if a bard presented yourself to you and invited you to tell your exploits, to create a poem or a song, would you remember the moments where you were heroic? What would you tell them? So remember your exploits, remember your strengths, remember how you are being the hero of your life, my pile number 2. Maybe you guys don't realize how much hope, how much faith, how much joy you're bringing to other people's life. Maybe you don't realize the impact you have on others, and yet you are really right now helping to create ripples of change and helping people feel better. So maybe if you don't realize that, it's time that you remember these heroic acts doing the everyday, whether that's you giving a hand to a friend, whether that's you sharing a smile with a stranger, whether that's you doing a kind gesture in your day-to-day, whatever it is, there's little ways that right now you are acting, you are being brave, you are sharing hope and joy, and you are being a hero of your own life, and you are invited to celebrate yourself even more, celebrate that ability even more, my pile number 2. Okay, so beautiful reading. I love that so much for you. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, don't hesitate to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. Those are all free ways to support my work. So thank you so much for those of you who take the time to do that. Thank you for being here, and until my next video, I'm sending you so much good vibes, and keep navigating the waves of your soul. Bye. Okay, my pile number 3, welcome to your reading. So if you chose this gorgeous Opal, or if you chose this particular strengths card, which is actually from this deck, which is called the Sirena Tarot, then this is gonna be the reading for you. Before we get into tarot, we're gonna look at some oracle cards I've pre-pulled but not yet looked at. We're gonna discover them together to start the reading on how your current strength, your current attribute, your current superpower. So let's have a look at your oracle cards. We're going to start with those to get a little bit of a glimpse at your current power, your current strength, your current attribute. Let's have a look. We have the Siren. Oh my god, you guys, look. I didn't plan that at all, but this is literally a siren. It's called the Sirena Tarot. It's literally a siren deck, and your archetype, it's a siren. That is crazy synchronicity. I don't look at the oracle cards before I pull them. That's crazy. Okay, powerful reading already from my pile number 3. Love that synchronicity. Okay, let's see what else we have. I'm blown away already. Okay, speechless. We have Embody Grace. Okay, ooh, yeah, I see where this is going. Let's see your last card. We have Karma. Wow. Okay, yep. My pile number 3 with the Siren, Embody Grace, and Karma. Right now, one of your biggest strengths, one of your biggest attribute, your power, your current superpower lies in your ability to follow your intuition and to really go to the depths, explore your subconscious, understand yourself, see the synchronicities, peek at the veil, look through the veil, and understand through your intuition, through your ability to channel potentially from higher powers, and through your ability to walk your own spiritual path, to understand synchronicities, signs, and the way that life is evolving. You guys are very aligned right now, and you are embodying this like high priestess archetype, right? This is the vibe I'm getting from my pile number 3. The high priestess archetype, meaning that right now one of your strengths relies in your ability to trust your intuition, to see beyond illusions, to see beyond lies, and to actually find the truth in the situation, to be clairvoyant, to tap into higher powers, whatever you guys believe in, whatever you guys want to call it, God, the universe, spirit, your higher selves, your angels, your ancestors, whatever forms of supports and higher powers you believe in, your ability to tap into that is huge right now. You are truly able to tap into these higher power and to tap into your spiritual path, your spiritual belief, to feel connected, to feel aligned, and to see things clearly. and to find synchronicities, find grace, and see God, if I can say that, spirit, source everywhere. You're seeing God, source, spirit everywhere, and you're seeing it in the day-to-day. You're seeing it in your interpersonal relationships. You're seeing it in the nature around you. You're seeing it in the little day-to-day acts that you are doing. You are pouring magic into the mundane, and you're seeing the divine in the everyday. Your ability right now, or one of your biggest strengths, is to see the divine in the people around you, in the nature around you, in your day-to-day life, and to tap into this divine sense to find grace, to find hope, but also to find alignment and your path, to create your own path. So it's a very spiritual and intuitive pile. I would not be surprised if my pile number 3 we have mystics, we have witches, we have clairvoyants, we have people who are already quite in tune with their clairvoyance, whatever. I would not be surprised if I have people here who are very in tune with their own spiritual path. Maybe you guys are tarot readers, or maybe you guys are like very much in tune with your spiritual practice, maybe you're astrologers, whatever it is. There's a sense here of people who are mystics and like intuitives and high priestesses, regardless of your gender, and who are able to really see the divine in everything, which is a huge strength, especially at this moment in time where a lot of people feel lost and a lot of people feel confused. You guys are able to maintain a sense of strength within your ability to see things clearly and to not let yourself be swayed by society, by the things going on around you, by external noise. With the siren, we also have this idea of going to the depth, right? The sirens, they can go to the depths of the ocean. So there's a sense of being able to tap into your subconscious right now and to explore yourself and to know yourself really well. So I might have shadow workers here in my pile number 3. People who are really in the process of healing their like some of their wounds, healing their shadows, getting to know their shadows, and who are not afraid to do the work with a big W. I could have some death doulas in my pile number 3. I could have some people who are helping others, like counselors, therapists, people who help others to go explore their inner depths, their inner ocean, and who are facilitating people's healing, I'm hearing. So that's also a big strength for my pile number 3. Be able to explore their own subconscious or help people or help others do the same, so that they can get to know themselves better, so that they can embrace themselves better, and so that they can heal and feel in tune again with their own selves. And finally, the last thing I'm hearing is creativity. For me, the siren, I'm thinking of the siren song, siren song being beautiful, being alluring, and so this is making me think of music, of singing, and so there's a strong creativity that's linked to my pile number 3 as well. I could have poets, I could have writers, I could have singers, I could have creatives, artists in my pile number 3, people who are able to tap into their own muses or the world's muses to create beauty, to create art into the world. That's coming through strongly. One of your biggest strengths is your ability to, because you're so intuitive, because you're so in tune with the other side of the veil, with energies, the spiritual aspect of life, right? With the divine aspect of life, because you're very in tune with those subtle energies, you have an ability to find inspiration within that, to create beauty, to create art into the world, and to share that. And that, I feel like, could be healing in turn. So I would not be surprised, like I said, if I have poets, singers, artists, and that your art is very rooted in this idea of healing others. Your art is not just for yourself, but it could help others feel more in tune with themselves, feel more comfortable with themselves, and find grace within themselves. So beautiful, like poet, kind of muse archetype from my pile number 3, as well as high priestess. That's the vibe that you guys are giving me, and that's really interesting and beautiful, actually. Very different from my other 2 piles. This is why I love doing those pick a pile readings. Every time each pile is so different and so interesting. So now let's have a look at your tarot cards and see what else we can pick up around your current strengths, your current power. My pile number 3. Let's see. we have the Queen of Staves or Queen of Wands. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, that Ten of Swords came up from most of the piles. It's because collectively there's a lot going on. And I'm not surprised. Yeah, we have the Eight of Cups. Let's pull one more, your biggest strengths. What do we have? Five of Staves and 10 of Coins. Okay. Queen of Staves, Six of Cups, 10 of Swords, Eight of Cups, 5 of Staves, and can I fit that next to it? I think so. Yeah, perfect. And the 10 of Coins. In terms of other strengths, this 10 of Swords has come up for most of my pile, and it's because right now, like I told you in the intro, collectively there's a lot of loss, there's a lot of despair, there's a lot of hopelessness around the world. It's just the vibes, it's, you know, the planets, the retrogrades, everything. But each pile has strengths to counterspell this heaviness, this sense of despair or loss. For my pile number 3, your strengths lies, we really have this re-encouragement here of creativity. With the Queen of Staves, you guys are able to create something powerful, something magical. So tap into your creativity, your enthusiasm, your passion, your sensuality to create into the world. I feel like you guys are able to create something powerful right now, to tap into your creativity, to share that with the world. There's also here with the Six of Cups this sense that whatever it is you create will benefit others as well. So remember, I was giving the example of some of you might be poets, and your poem could help heal other people. It could help them feel seen, help them feel supported, help them feel connected to you in a certain sense, and help them see grace. So again, this creativity you have, this passion you have, whatever it may be, there's an ability for it to create support, community, belonging, and healing for the people around you or for the world at large if you share it on the global scale, on social media, or whatever it is. With the Ten of Swords, like I said, this is the sense that right now we need to tap into our own different power to overcome this sense of despair, this sense of loss. So for you guys, this is a reinforcement of what we've talked about. Then we have Eight of Cups, 5 of Staves, and the 10 of Coins. So another part of your guys' strengths right now, we have an idea of an ability to tune out the noise, tune out if people around you right now are feeling a bit agitated, a bit emotionally flammable, whether it's at work, you're seeing people get mad easily, your colleagues are, you know, very tense, maybe your family life, you're facing some people who are like very easily irritable, things are feeling emotionally flammable. Right now, one of your strengths is your ability to walk away from this situation without making things work, without getting into a fight. One of your biggest strengths right now, my pile number 3, also relies in your ability to not get included into fights, drama, tension, specifically because you don't really want to be part of that and it's not yours to carry. So whilst a lot of people around you might feel, like I said, tense, angry, stressed, worried, anxious, you have a strong ability right now to move away, to step away, and to not get involved in those potential storms, like, you know, drama, tension, arguments, whatever it is that some people might feel inclined to start. So you're really good at keeping your peace right now, at walking away from moments where you feel like, oh, you know, this person is feeling tense right now at work. They're really like dragging everyone down with them. You know what? I'm going to remove myself from that. I'm going to go and do my thing. I'm not going to let them ruin my day, stress me out, or whatever. This is a huge strength, your ability to walk away from tension, drama, noise, arguments, and to keep your peace. Because remember, you have this archetype of the High Priestess I was picking up on, and for me, the High Priestess is very good at being peaceful, at keeping their inner peace, at not getting involved into the drama, the noise, and just not letting other people affect their mental well-being. So that's also one of your biggest strengths right now. You can tap into that. That's amazing. Boundaries, you know, all of that. You're really good at that right now, and you can tap into that. Remember that. And finally, we have the 10 of Coins. And with the 10 of Coins, we have this idea that whatever you guys are working on right now in terms of long plans, whether it's like a career goals you have, long-term plans, personal project, manifestations, family projects, whatever it is. This is an encouragement to say your efforts are not in vain. So also your ability to continue to work towards your goal, to show up every day. Maybe you guys are saving money for something long term. Maybe you are in the middle of studying something because you are going to take a certificate for work. Maybe you are on a certain physical health journey and you're showing up every day, you know, creating change for yourself. Whatever it is, this is an encouragement to say things are going to pay off. So that's also one of your other biggest strengths. My palm mystery that you can tap into is your ability to show up every single day, feel comforted at the fact that every time you show up, all the efforts you're pouring into your long-term goals right now are gonna show up. When the 10 of coin comes, it's letting us know that we're gonna be able to collect our rewards, that our long-term work, long-term labor is gonna pay off, and that our efforts are not in vain. So that's also a big reassurance. If you guys are working on some long-term plans right now, long-term goals, and you needed a little bit of support, a little bit of message about that, then this is telling you that, you know what, this is not in vain, things are gonna work out in the long term, keep going, okay? So love that for my pile number 3. We're gonna wrap up the reading with a last little oracle deck. It's a French deck, so I'll translate it for you guys, but let's see what you have. We have the art of divination. Look, I told you, I would not be surprised if I have some mystics or some like intuitive in my pile number 3. I felt it, that high priestess energy. We have discovered what is hidden to the eyes of many. Signs are everywhere and the universe is sending you many messages. Pay attention to them. You guys, you're able right now truly to see beyond the veils, to pick up messages from the universe, to channel. Maybe it's through your dreams. Pay attention to what you're dreaming of. Maybe keep a little dream journal. If you guys are also into pulling cards, things like that, then maybe pay attention to your readings right now. Pay attention to the ways synchronicities, little messages, little like synchronicities that the universe is sending you. You are very much in tune right now, my pile number 3. You're able to pick up guidance messages, synchronicities, and to share that with the world. So that's also one of your superpower. We have confirmation of that. I love that for you. Okay, so that's all I'm seeing for you guys reading today. I hope it resonated. I hope it brought you something of value. If it did, don't hesitate to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. Those are all free ways to support my work. Thank you so much to those of you who take the time to do that. It really helps my channel out, so I want to say a huge thank you. Until my next video, I'm sending you so much good vibes and keep navigating the waves of your soul. Bye!